And welcome back to Who Would Win. This is going to be a short one brought to us by Goo Eyed Chihuahua, who asked who would win a fight, Stitch or Pikachu. Now, Pikachu's very easy. We're going to go with Ash's Pikachu. We're going to assume that he is on his own, somehow separated. And the scenario will be maybe they think he's one of the experienced, something like that. Pikachu is very skilled, knowing many taking Thunderbolt, Thunder, Iron Tail, Electro Ball, Volt Tackle, Quick Attack, Agility. He's extremely fast. But he's also got the limitations of a physical yellow electric rat. Stitch, or Experiment 626, as he's also known as, is, now I can't remember exactly, he's a genetically modified being. He's about the size of a koala. He has a dog form and alien form. He's strong enough to lift about exactly 3,000 times his own body weight. He's fast enough to move carrying Jumbo, who clearly weighs a couple hundred pounds, and just breakneck speed. Strong enough to stop a truck, a full-on truck, with his bare hand and not budge. He's bulletproof. He is electric resistant. He's got the brain pretty much of a supercomputer. He is actually a fighting. He actually does have skills in hand-to-hand combat. He's an expert pilot. He can use weaponry. His only real weaknesses are water, eating left shoes or macadamia nuts, and yeah, he's also got enhanced senses, sight, and hearing. So in this fight, there's no contest. Pikachu loses, and because here, let's break this down. Pikachu's primary tactics are electric attacks. Thunderbolt. Now, Stitch is not immune to electric attacks, but he's got a high resistance to them. So even though they might hurt Stitch, Stitch could easily muscle through it. Pikachu doesn't have the stamina or defense to take too many hits from Stitch, as strong as Stitch is. Even if Pikachu uses some of his other attacks, like Iron Tail, Stitch is bulletproof, for God's sake. He is legitimately bulletproof. He can withstand falls and impacts from high heights. He can withstand the crash of a spaceship being inside there and only come out with a scratch. So Iron Tail's not going to do anything. Electro Ball's only as good as if you're faster than your opponent. And Pikachu, even with something like Agility or Quick Attack, you can still keep up with Pikachu. For as far as I can tell, Pikachu does not move faster than the speed of eye. Stitch can almost move faster than the speed of eye. Speed of a human eye, but not quite that fast. He's still immensely fast in that regard. And once Stitch gets in close combat, all he's got to do is just whack Pikachu around, and Pikachu's done. I mean, yeah, in theory, point blank, like Thunder Attack or Volt Tackle, that could definitely hurt Stitch, but Stitch just has too much durability over a Pikachu. So, I mean, is there any way Pikachu wins at all? Maybe he gets a lucky Iron Tail straight to the head and knocks him out cold. I'll give Pikachu a 5% chance with that soul ability, because none of his electric attacks. In fact, that's the only attack we're talking about Ash's Pikachu, obviously. Pikachu knows that would possibly even hurt Stitch in any decent fashion, because Stitch has enough resistance to electricity that electric attacks wouldn't really be super effective against him. He might hurt him a little bit, like especially the high-powered ones, but they wouldn't do much against him in the long run. So Stitch is going to take this 95% of the time. This was going to be. I did this as a really short one. This is actually going to be Mondays, but I had other things I had to do. So I'll actually have a who would win, a what if, and a match video up tomorrow before I go to work. Luckily, I have work later, and I'm doing a closing shift, so I got time during the day to do those videos. Anyway, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who to win, Star Wars, superhero, what if, magic, anything I do in the channel, put it in the comments below. Let me know. I'll do a video at some point. And apart from what I just said I'll do tomorrow, I will obviously have the Star Wars, Dragon Ball Super. That was a weird thing. Star Wars, Dragon Ball Super. I don't know how you made that connection. Dragon Ball Super vlog up on Saturday. Man, I'm really starting to get into turn because we've lost 2 universes now. We're only down to the remaining 6, so we got some stuff to do. We got 4 more down before we get to the real final matches. and a Rick and Morty in box office on Sunday. Again, as much as a lot of stuff's been happening lately for movie news, I just don't talk about it like I used to because videos really weren't being watched, and as much as I had fun with it, there was just so many videos I had to do during the week at that point that I needed to lighten my load slightly. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you folks next time. Later.